Hi, it's Leslie Meredith with Breakbulk Events and Media here at Breakbulk Europe in Rotterdam, and I have Mike from DP World with me, who oversees all of the digital solutions technology at DP World, and really sounds to me like covers the world. So what an exciting job.
Thank you, Leslie. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. And tell us a little bit about the presentation that you just completed in the new area we call Breakbulk Futures.
I think, thank you for the opportunity. One of the things we were looking at the Breakbulk of the future, everything starts from the customer for us. We have 4 categories of main customers, cargo owners, liners, we have forwarders, and then NVOCCs, if you do like a broad categorization, obviously we have a lot more customers who provide like solutions for us, but this would be a broader categorization. And when you ask them what are some of the pain points as you discover, and then what does the future really mean, a lot of them came back and then had conversations with us saying that, well, how does DP World, you guys have a large presence, how can you help us expand our business? It sounds like logical to me, okay, that's reasonable. And then a lot of the customers that we spoke to said, we can expand our business, but we need working capital to go ahead and run the business. A lot of times we have to immediately pay as we load a container in a ship. If you can offload that timing, we can just expand our business more. So that was an interesting thought, and then said, okay, how can we help that? Then another set of customers said, we need operational efficiency, we need visibility, we need like predictive ETA. We really want to understand scenario planning. If something gets late, what do we do? And now congestions are no longer a black swan event, it appears, right? With geopolitics and then with what we saw with pandemic. So now it's more important to create new routes and solutions for them and developing operational efficiencies. And some of them said well, it's really good and all, you're providing the solution, but I don't have a good ERP to go run my business. So how can you come and help us with that? And the last category, which is I'm very passionate about, is like sustainability. So as you see the shipping industry broader, depending on who you ask, about 2.5% of all the emissions. So we said how can we bring everybody, it cannot be like a one-person solution or a one-company solution, it's unrealistic. So what we thought here was we have a great opportunity we said all right, why don't we buy a certain amount of carbon credits in bulk and fractionalize it. So if you happen to be a mango farmer in Thailand or an onion farmer, and then you do 10 containers that you ship from point A to point B, and now we can tell you these 10 containers cost you about 1.5 or 2 tons of carbon. And then if you're spending $1,500 a container, you add another $10 more to it. Now it's reasonable that they can be a part of the solution, and that's something that is manageable, and then they can digest the cost, as opposed to saying, oh my God, I got to do a reforestation in a place and I have to invest about $1 million. So that's been resonating with the customers. We're working with a lot of large corporations and then smaller companies, and then we're able to highlight that. So these 4 elements is something that we combined together and said, how do we bundle this and then provide a seamless solution? Because not all customers need all of them. It's a smorgasbord of options that we have. So you can pick and choose in a menu that, okay, here's what, my pain points, and then suddenly we have a solution for them. So this we've been able to bundle it and then distill it this way.
What I'm hearing from you is so much more than what I would expect from a typical port or terminal.
Absolutely. We are an end-to-end solutions provider, a global trade enabler. So whether we're providing it through data or through physical logistics solutions or developing new, as I mentioned to you, or new routes, we have a product called World Logistics Passport, which is interesting for a lot of our cargo owners. If you have good governance in your documents, we have done deals with about 27 countries. So you'll have an acceleration through customs for a lot of these countries.